So good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Sorry for select.
Good morning.
I had seminar, so now it was completed now. Okay. My screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Visible.
Sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So today we'll start with the new chapter. Okay. It is forest mensuration. Okay. I think in last class I explained about different cultivation practices of trees. So then I healed and different uses of casuarina and teak. Okay, this class will continue with some measurement aspects, that is called as forest mensuration. Okay, I think you know about what is mean by forest. And the mensuration means in simple it is called as a measurement. Okay, so it is mensuration is derived from the Latin word mensura. It means measure. Okay, and this forest mensuration it is a quantitative measurement of the forest stand, mainly to determine the stand timber via volume, and also the productivity and health of the forest stand, and mainly which provides the basis for the management decision. Okay, uh, management decision, and also the management on planning and on different aspects. So the meaning of forest mensuration given by Chaturvedi and Khanna in 1986. The forest mensuration, it is a branch of forestry, and mainly it deals with the determination of dimensions. Mainly it is called as diameter, height, and volume. Then also form, then age of the age, then increment of single tree. Increment means it is a growth of the trees. Then also stands. Our stands are crops. It is called as stands means in forest terminology it is a crop. Okay, or the whole woods or timber, either in standing or after the felling the tree. And another the definition of this forest mensuration is the determination of dimensions, form, weight, and the growth and the age of the trees, that may be individually or collectively, and of the dimensions of their product. So we'll discuss what are the different the objectives of these forest mensuration. This forest mensuration provides, as I told, this is the quantitative measurement, and it provides quantitative information regarding different forest resources. It includes maybe timber, fruits, and also non NTFs, non forest products, and that will be allow making reasonable decision on density and use and different management aspects of forest and forest resources. Okay, and these forest mensuration mainly involve different objectives. In that, first one is basis for sale. So what is mean by basis for sale, Gagan? What is mean by basis for sale?
ಸರ್ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸರ್ ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್.
Basis for
ಸೇಲ್.
you tell me in forest mensuration what is mean by basis for sale?
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೇಲ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಡಿಟರ್ಮೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
Okay, good. Okay, basis this is it means mainly it is the value estimation. Value estimation mainly for the sale of forest produce, mainly timber agirbodu, then fruits, then also some fuel wood, that is branches and seeds and others. Okay, this is called as basis for sale, first objective. And second one objective is basis for the management. Okay, it means the sustainable utilization of forest produce. Mainly it requires some knowledge of the quantum of timber standing in the forest, and also mainly management on annual increment of the trees. Okay, that is annual increment means the growth of the volume of the trees in mainly in timber. Okay, then the next one is the measurement for research. In forest research experiments, these measurements of wood are essential to identify the best treatments and also method of the different managements. Okay, the different research experiments means mainly research on regeneration and also regeneration means the capacity of regeneration of the particular trees, or it may be on coppicing. Then also this forest research on carbon stock management, different aspects. It include different aspects of forest related research activities. Then the next objective is measurement for planning. Okay, this means the future planning for forest management. That is mainly demand for wood and then other forest products. Okay, these forest mensuration also supplies the essential some basic statistical data for these planning of the planning purpose. Okay, for example, like timber. Okay, first one year ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ first the timber the requirement of timber in earlier days it was low, but as urbanization increases, then population increasing, the demand for timber also increasing for different construction purpose or different other purposes, like to fulfill our basic needs of human. So these forest planning is mainly gives some data for the future planning of these requirement of wood and other forest products for the human life or other developmental purposes. So here some mainly some units of measurement will used in this forest mensuration, like will the different parameter like height, then diameter and girth and area and volume. Okay, for measurement we'll use two different systems of measurement. One is British system and is another was metric system. British system, it is too old, and now we are in following using forest mensuration and different measurements like meters, then centimeter, then square meter, then cubic feet, like this. So, and coming to the measurement in your syllabus, only measurement of individual trees and the logs. Okay, we'll discuss one by one how to measure the trees, like by using diameter, then height, then another factor is form factor. Okay, I will explain in last. Okay, we'll start with diameter measurement. Okay, I think what is mean by diameter, alva? So ಆರಾಧ್ಯ ಮೈಕ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಗಗನ್, what is mean by diameter?
Sir,
what is mean by diameter? In general, you tell me what is mean by diameter.
sir, the cross section ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಎಂದು ಫಾರ್ದೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಎಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್,
ಅದು ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ?
ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್.
ಹೇಳಿ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ, ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಲಿ.
ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಸೈಡ್ ಇಂದ ಸೈಡಿಗ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಈಗ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅದು ಮರ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅದೆರಡು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್.
ನಾನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದು ಮರದ್ದಲ್ಲ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಇನ್ ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಇನ್ ಜನರಲ್? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಜನರಲ್ ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್?
Sir, on circumference, it's the line touching two opposite points on circumference of a circle.
ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ, ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಅಂತ.
ಹಾ ಸರ್, ಹೇಳಿದ್ನ.
Okay, diameter it is a straight line passing through the center of the circle or sphere, and it is meeting each end of the circumference or the surface. So the most common diameter measure taken in forestry are the main stem of the standing trees, or it may be the cut portion of the trees, mainly logs, or it may be the branches. Okay, the diameter it is important because of it is directly measurable dimension. It not required any specialized equipments or methods to measure. Okay, and which it, and also it forms the tree cross sectional area and volume, etc. It can be computed for other estimation of tree volume. So we'll discuss one by one how to measure this diameter in standing trees, then also felled trees and logs and other timbers. Okay, first one, logs. What is mean by logs? Anyone? What is mean by logs?
Logs are that woods of trees which are very thick from the between, which consist of hardwood in very much amount used for timber and other furniture purposes.
What?
So
Your voice is
logs, logs are the thick trees which consist of very much amount of dead amount of trees. That is the hardwood which is used for timber and other furniture purposes and for fuel also.
Okay, that is also right. Any other definition for logs? Any others?
Sir, in simple words, it is a huge piece of wood.
Used?
Huge.
Correct
huge,
ಇದೆ, correct ಇದೆ
huge
ಹೇಳಿ.
piece of wood. Sir, huge piece of wood.
Used?
H-U-G, huge.
ಲಾಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಡು ಅಂತೀವಲ್ಲ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ.
Sir.
ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಟಂಪ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ?
ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್.
ಜನರಲ್ ಕಟೆಡ್ ಸ್ಟಂಪ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ?
ಸರ್.
ದಿಮ್ಮೆ ಅಂತೀವಲ್ಲ. ಬೀರೇಶ್ ನೀವ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ನೀವ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್.
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
So we'll discuss how to measure the diameter in the logs. Okay. Basically in logs, the diameter measured at both ends. One is from thick end. Thick end means the base, and thin end means the top. Okay. And also the middle of the log. Okay. Then after that, we'll average these three values and considered as a diameter of the log. Okay, this is the diameter measurement in logs. Okay, you can see in this pictures. Okay, so this is called this one is thick end, this one is thin end. Okay, we'll take these two diameter by using instruments, and also the center of the log. Then after that we'll average, and then we'll take the average value as a diameter of the log. Okay, and second case, so when logs are stocked ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲಾಗ್ಸ್ ನೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಗುಡ್ಡೆ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ನಾವ್ ಯಾವ ತರ ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, if anyone knows, you can tell me how to measure these logs when they are basically stocked. ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? ಬೀರೇಶ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
ಸರ್ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ, ತಿನ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ತಿಕ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಲಾಗ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ 3 ಹತ್ರ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಎರಡನೇ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಗ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಗುಡ್ಡೆ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದಿರಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ತಗೊಂತೀರಾ
ಸರ್? ಆಗ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರದ್ದು ಆವರೇಜ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್?
ಅದೇ ಹೆಂಗ್ ತಗೊಂತೀರಾ ಅವರೇಜ್ ಎಲ್ಲರದ್ದು?
ಸರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಸೊ ಓಕೆ, when logs are stocked, we'll measure the girth of the log measured at the ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ will not take girth or diameter at the center. Okay, when logs are stocked, we'll only measure thick end and thin end. Okay, we'll take two diameter measurements and we'll average and we will consider as a diameter of the that stocked logs. Okay, we'll not take individual center girth of the log in mainly in stocked logs. Okay, then next case, the diameter measurement in felled trees. So the diameter and mainly and our girth is determined mainly by using it is also a little bit same the in felled trees like in logs or staked logs. We will take the diameters at both the ends or at the middle of the felled trees. Okay, these three cases are a bit similar. And the next one is in standing trees. Okay, this is in your syllabus, standing trees and logs. Okay, how we will measure diameter in standing trees? Anyone?
By
Dipti ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
Measuring tape.
circumference, sir.
ಏನು ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್
Circumference.
circumference. Then
Girth measurement.
at what is diameter measurement of trees? Measurement height. Anyone? Any ideas?
TBH, sir.
DBH ಏನಂಗಂದ್ರೆ what is mean by DBH? Anyone? Dipti, what is mean by DBH?
Sir, I don't know, sir.
Okay, what is mean by breast height then? It is all mathematical terminologies. I think you studied in your
what?
PU itself.
Sir, you told on the
Could you repeat?
TBH.
What?
Sir, you told on the practical classes about DBH. It is the breast height up to breast height we calculate the.
Yeah, I also told what is mean by DBH also.
Yes, sir, diameter breast height.
That is expansion. I am not asking expansion of the DBH. Okay, I will tell. Okay, basically in standing trees, the diameter or it may be girth can be measured at breast height. That is called as diameter at breast height. The breast height means it is universally adopted the standard heights for measuring mainly girth and diameter and also basal area of the standing trees. Okay, and we'll discuss different reasons why you have to measure at breast height basically in standing trees. Okay, so we'll always measure the breast height at 1.37 meter, that is 4 feet, that is and 6 inch. Okay, basically in India and Myanmar, then also Burma, America, then South Union of Africa and the Malaya region will take the diameter measurement at 1.37. But in other countries like USA, Canada, Europe, and including UK, they will measure the breast height or DBH at 1.3 meter. Okay, it basically it recommended by Food and Agriculture Organization as a standard, for the international adherence. Mainly, it is given by FAO, that is 1.3 meter. Okay, but so we see what are the different reasons for adoption of these 1.37 meter for breast height measurement. Okay, so the most frequent tree measurements made by forester is diameter at breast height. So the DBH is has average stem diameter outside the bark at a point of 1.37 in India or 1.33 meter in other countries. That is mainly the above ground. So above ground has measured. Okay, and the rationale of the DBH measurements of individual trees is to estimate the quantity of timber, or it may be fuel wood or any other forest products which can be obtained from the trees. Okay, these measurements also necessary for making the inventory for growing stock, as well as to be correlate height, volume, age, then increment with the most easily determinable dimensions, that is diameter at breast height. So these are some accepted as a standard height of for measurement of dBH. Okay, the first case, it is convenient height for taking measurement and avoid some complications, mainly some problems during measurements. So it is also economical because the base of the tree is generally covered with grass, then also some shrubs, then climbers, even thorny species or others. Okay, so and the majority of the trees develop the roots swell near the base, that is called as abnormalities or abnormality at the base, and it also gives a uniform point of measurement, and standardization is maintained at dBH height. So next we'll see different the instruments used in this diameter and girth measurement of the trees in standing trees and logs. Okay. Patil.
Sir.
So why we have to measure the diameter at 1.37 meter?
Sir, ಕೇಳಿಸಿಲ್ಲ.
1.37 ಮೀಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವು ಅಂತ? ಸೊ ಅದ್ರಗಿಂತ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್? ವೈ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೆಜರ್ ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಅಟ್ 1.37 ಮೀಟರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ?
ಸರ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ವೈ ನಾಟ್ ಅದರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್?
ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಕ್ಯುರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
ಅಕ್ಯುರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋ, ವೈ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಕ್ಯುರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ? ಹೆಂಗ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? ಒನ್ 1.37 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ ಟು ಮೆಜರ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನೀವೀಗ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬೆಂಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಮೆಜರ್ ದ ಸರ್ಕಂಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟ್ರೀ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್.
ಸೊ 1.37 ಗಿನ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ ಕೈ ಮೇಲೆ ಎತ್ತಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವೆರಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್, difficult. So 1.37 is a convenient height for the all people, ಯಾರು ಮೆಜರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕನ್ವಿನಿಯಂಟ್ height for measurement, basically in who will measure the circumference ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನಮ್ಮ ಹೈಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್? 5 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 5 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ 4 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆತರ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್. ಈಗ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಒಂದು ಹೈಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಸಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಅಕರ್ ಎರರ್ಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? 1.37 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಪ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಕನ್ವೀನಿಯಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಹೈಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಮೆಜರ್ ದಿ ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಬ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹೈಟ್. ಓಕೆ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
So here is some instruments used in the girth and diameter measure. What is mean by girth? Anyone? Girth?
Circumference.
Circumference. What is mean by that? Girth or circumference?
Sir, outer boundary, the perimeter of the ground.
Outer perimeter, alwa? Good. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಸುತ್ತಳತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಔಟರ್ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಸುತ್ತಳತೆ ಅಂತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಔಟರ್ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಎನಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಔಟರ್ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಆರ್ ಔಟರ್ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟ್ರೀ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಸರ್ಕಂಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಗರ್ತ್. ಓಕೆ, And here is some different instruments like you use tape, then also wooden scale, then the caliper. It may be metal or wooden calipers will use mainly to measure this diameter. Okay. So in basically by using tape we'll measure circumference of the tree, but by using these two wooden scale and calipers we will measure these diameters. Basically, particularly in felled trees and also logs. Okay, the tape is used to measure diameter in standing trees. That is, it will give the girth or circumference of the tree. Then these calipers and wooden scales will measure the diameter of logs or the cutted stumps or felled trees. Okay. So we'll discuss different rules for this diameter or the girth measurement. So the first one, the loose bark or creepers if found on the trees, especially near the breast height, should be removed before measuring the diameter. Okay, this is the first rules for measuring the diameter or girth. Then second one is to mark the DBH by means of measuring stick or any standard. Okay, then we have to mark the breast height point using white paint, that is in plus mark. Okay, the plus mark should be 12 centimeter. It should be always 12 centimeter. Okay. The next standard rule is ground is flat, then the tree is also straight. Okay, then we have to measure at 1.37 breast height at 1.37. Okay, this is a simple one. Then in other case, ground is flat but the tree is leaning. Okay, in some areas ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲಾಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಟ್ರೀ ಸ್ಪೀಸೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮರಗಳು ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ವಾಲ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾವ. ನೋಡಿದಾರ? ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನೋಡಿರ್ತೀರ ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೋದಾಗ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಕೇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ? ಎನಿವನ್? ದೀಪ್ತಿ?
Yes, sir.
So how have to measure these DBH when tree is leaning? Tree is also leaning. Okay, in this case, the DBH along the stem, it is diameter at. Then also another the standard rule is the sloping ground and also the tree is leaning. Okay, in that time we have to measure dBH on uphill side and also with leaning of the tree. So in another case that always mainly some trees has some abnormalities at breast height, that is in 1.37 meter. This time we have to shift the diameter measurement or 1.37 meter above the abnormality abnormal portion, or it sometime we will measure also below that abnormal region. Okay, so another case when trees are forked. Okay, anyone what is mean by this fork? Anyone? ಬೀರೇಶ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
ಸರ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚಸ್ ಹೋಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
ಅದೇ ಏನ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚಸ್ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ?
Sir, the point at which the tree branches are
formed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in this case, some trees are, the branches started at breast height, that is 1.37 meter. In that time, you will measure, the two individual trees. That one will take. This one is a, cursor ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆಯಾ ನಿಮಗೆ?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in this case, the basically the tree is forked will take two measurements. This branch will take it as a one tree, and this branch will take it as a one tree, and like you can consider this is D1 and D2. Okay, by taking two these two diameter will calculate individually will calculate the diameter for this type of trees. Okay, so then another standard rules for the diameter measurement in case of the trees have some buttresses at the breast height level. Buttresses means some malformation at the ground. Okay, in this case the dBH measured at the lowest point, that is above the abnormal formation, is not likely to extend. Okay, in this portion we should not take this breast height, because it will give the diameter, basically error while measuring the diameter. Okay, then we will shift this diameter above the malformed stem. Okay, I think these buttresses you can seen in like a coconut, basically in coconut and then ಅದರ್ ಬಾಟಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರ, ಕೊಕೊನಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರ ಬಟ್ರಸಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಕೆಳಗಡೆಯಿಂದ ಬುಡ ದಪ್ಪ ಆಗಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಣ್ಣಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ನೋಡಿದ್ರಾ? ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಬಟ್ರಸಸ್. ಓಕೆ, that case will shift this diameter measurement above this buttresses portion or abnormal formation portion. Okay, so what is the relation between the diameter and girth? Anyone? Ananya? So what is the difference, relation between diameter and girth?
I don't know, sir.
It is your PU syllabus, diameter and girth relationship.
Sorry, sir, I don't know.
Okay. Anagana, anyone? Biresh? Diameter ಗೂ girth ಏನ್ ಇದು ರಿಲೇಶನ್ಶಿಪ್?
ಸರ್ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಬಿರೇಶ್?
ಸರ್ ಗರ್ತ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಔಟರ್ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಸರ್ಕಂಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಹಂಗೆ.
ಅದೆಂಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಗರ್ತ್?
2 pi r. Instead of r we can take d by 2, sir.
D by 2.
Yes, sir.
R is equal to D by 2.
Yes, sir. Sir, girth is measured by 2 pi r, na, sir. So instead of r, we can take d by 2.
What?
Sir, girth is 2 pi r, so instead of r, we can also take d by 2.
Girth
D
is
by?
equal to D.
No.
Diameter, sir, diameter of half of diameter is the radius.
Radius.
Sir.
Then okay, correct.
Sir, girth is distance measured around the
Around the
tree stem.
tree. ಕೇಳಿ ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಹೇಳಿ, ನೀವು ಯಾರಿಗಾರು ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಎನಿವನ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೆಲ್.
So like we can say in a circumference, like since girth is called circumference, then instead of 2 pi r, that is we can write pi into d, sir.
Pi into d is correct. G is equal to pi into d.
Because 2r is equals to d, sir.
Yeah, you are correct. So basically, this relationship between girth and diameters in tree measurement, okay, and it is diameter and girth is 1 by pi. That is the circle, the ratio between these diameter and girth is always 1 by pi, or it is equal to 0.31. So, but trees have irregular cross sections, so that the ratio is d by g. It is always it is less than 0.31, and this ratio between diameter and girth is varies from species to species. Okay, I think this is about some aspects on diameter measurement and different reasons and standards used in diameter measurements. Okay, and next class we'll discuss the height measurement of trees. Okay, if you have any doubts in the measurement of these diameter, you can ask. Patil, attendance ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಪಾಟೀಲ್.
ಸರ್
ಪಾಟೀಲ್
ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ ಸರ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಇರಕ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್, ತಗೊಂತೀನಿ.
ಇವತ್ತು 94 ಇದಾರಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತು.
ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ದೇ ಒಂದ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಇದಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಸರ್.
ನಮ್ದೊಂದು ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ನೀವು 93 ಇದೀರಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, 92 ಇದೀವಿ ಸರ್.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವ್ದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಸಮ್ ಒನ್ ಜಾಯಿನ್ಡ್. ಯಾರು? ಓಕೆ, ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಎಕ್ಸಿಟ್ ಅದಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು?
So
Yes.
So can you define that fork of the tree? You told like a fork can be counted as the branches, right? So then the fork is like a division from the very base of the trees, and every division we will call as branch only, or there is a difference between branch and fork, sir?
Branch is different and fork is different. Fork means the branching starts at best height. That is called as forking. So that is 1.37 meter. Branching is different from fork.
No, okay, sir.
So in tree measurement, we'll consider if the branching happens in diameter, breast height, we'll consider as a 2 trees.
So below it, or also we will consider as fork, or till breast height also we can consider as fork, and above that we will consider as branch, like that.
What?
So means above DBH we will consider any type of partition as the branch of the tree.
No, your voice is breaking. It is not clear. Your voice is not clear.
Okay, sir, I'll ask later, so I'll type.
You will put it in chat box.
Okay, sir.
ಸರ್ ಅಟೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ತಗೊಂಡ್ರಾ?
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ. ಯಾರೋ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು?
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ. ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್?
ಸರ್
ಸರ್
ಬಿರೇಶ್ ಹೇಳಿ ಬಿರೇಶ್.
ಸರ್ ಗರ್ತ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಔಟರ್ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಹಾಗೆ ಟ್ರೀಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇನ್ನರ್ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಇದೆಯಾ ಸರ್?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಕಣ, ಆತರ ಏನ್ ಇನ್ನರ್ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ನೀವು PU ಮುಗಿಸಿರೋಲ್ವಾ ಈಗ?
ಎಲ್ಲ ಮರ್ತೋಗಿದ್ರಿ ಸರ್.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ಔಟರ್ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ನ ಗರ್ತ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ, ಸರ್ಕಂಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೀವಲ್ಲ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನನ್ಗೂ.
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಿ ಸರ್.
ಹಾ ಕೇಳಿ
ಸರ್, ಅದು ಆವರೇಜ್ ತಗೋತೀವಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲಾರ್ಜ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇಂದ, ಅದು ಆವರೇಜ್ ಯಾಕೆ ತಗೋತೀವಿ ಸರ್? ಆವರೇಜ್ ಇಂದ ಏನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಐತಿ ಸರ್ ತಗೊಳಕ? ನಮಗೆ
ಎರರ್ನ ಇದ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರೀ ಲಾಗ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ, ಸೊ ಅದು ಒಂದೇ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಂದೇ ತರ ಇರಲ್ವಲ್ಲ. ಬೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ದಪ್ಪ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಏನು ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಇದು ಬೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಗ್ ದಪ್ಪ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಬೇರೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ತಿನ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ 3 ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ಸ್, ಒಂದು ತಿನ್ ಎಂಡ್, ತಿಕ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡು, ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಅವರೇಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಇನ್ ಹಾರ್ಡರ್ ಟು ಏನು ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ದ ಎರರ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅದು. ಇನ್ ಲಾಗ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ, ಬಟ್ ಟ್ರೀನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಆ ತರ. ಟ್ರೀನಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 1 ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ.
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಿ ಸರ್.
ಹೇಳಿ.
ಸರ್ DBH ಯಾಕೆ ಕಂಟ್ರಿಯಿಂದ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್?
ಮೇ ಬಿ ಅದ್ ನನಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಂಟ್ರಿ, ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟ್ರೋಪಿಕಲ್ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 1.37 ಇದ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಅಮೆರಿಕ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೈನ್ ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಅದು ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಒಂದು ರೀಸನ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಯಾಕಂತ ನನಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಓಕೆ. Any other questions?
ಸರ್ ಗರ್ತ್ಗೂ ವಿಡ್ತ್ಗೂ ಏನ್ ಸರ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್?
ಗರ್ತ್ಗೂ
ವಿಡ್ತ್ಗೂ
ಅವಲಿಂದ ಅವಳು ಹೇಳಿಲ್ವ ರಿಲೇಶನ್ಶಿಪ್?
ಸರ್ ಅದು ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಸರ್.
ಗರ್ತ್ಗೂ
ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಸರ್, ವಿಡ್ತ್
ನಾವು ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಯೂಸೇ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ. ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ?
ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರ ಸರ್.
ನೀವು ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ 10 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗಿದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಓದ್, ನಾನೇ ಮರ್ತೋಗಿರ್ತೀನಿ. ನೀವು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ವೀರೇಶ್.
ಸರಿ ಸರ್.
ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ನಾವು ಮೆಜರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ನಿಮ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆಯಾ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಗ?
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ?
12 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಸರ್.
ಸರ್ 12 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಸರ್.
5 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇವ್ರು ಯಾರೋ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದಿದ್ರು. ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸೊ Anika asked, any portion of the tree above DBH is considered as a branch and
Yes, sir.
below it has fork.
Yes, sir. That I asked, sir.
Your question is not getting understanding what you asked. ಬೀರೇಶ್, ಇದು ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆದ್ರೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ. ಇದು ಇವ್ರೇನೋ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ
ಸರ್. ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಓದಿ ಸರ್.
ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡು, ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಚಾಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ನೋಡು.
ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅವರು ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಗಷ್ಟೇ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್.
Okay. The any portion of the tree above DBH is considered as a branch and below it as fork ಅಂತ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರು? ನನ್ನ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸರಿ ಓದಿ.
portion of the tree
ಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ, ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು.
Sir, is my voice clear? I'll ask again, sir, then later on, sir.
Okay, wait. So Anika.
Ankita, sir.
Anika, in basically in trees, what happens is the branching starts above the 1.37 meter in all the trees. Alva? I think
Yes, sir.
in deviates, some tree, only the trees start branching, that calls as forking. Okay. So only some cases the trees will have branch at 1.37 meter.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so
Yes,
that
sir.
is called as forking. Okay, but in
yes.
not in all the cases. Okay, always branching starts above the this breast height only.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Excuse me,
So
sir.
any other questions?
Sir.
Patil attendance ತಗೊಂಡಲ್ಲ?
ಸರ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದೀನಿ ಸರ್.
Okay. ನೀವು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಇದಾಗಿದೆ.
Excuse me, sir.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
ಹೇಳಿ. Okay, thank you.
ಸರ್ ಅದು ಅಬ್ನಾರ್ಮಾಲಿಟಿ ಯಾಕೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಸರ್ ಟ್ರೀ ಅಲ್ಲಿ?
ಅಬ್ನಾರ್ಮಲಿಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಹೇಳು ನೋಡೋಣ ನೀನೆ. ಅಬ್ನಾರ್ಮಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, ಗಾಲ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತವೆ, ಇವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕೊಂಬೆ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀರ ನೀವು ಅರ್ಧ, ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಬಿಡು ಅಬ್ನಾರ್ಮಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಯಾವ ತರ ಆಗ್ತಾವ. ಹಲೋ, ನಿಮ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಸುಮ್ನೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.